All right, guys, this is me, Miss Walton, again. So, I am going to show you guys how to find articles and sources on the ICC library website. I realized that my last video was a little wonky as it was turned the wrong way. So, hopefully, this will make this a little easier for you guys. I understand that research is can be highly frustrating. So, this will maybe help lessen the load a little bit to see a video that you can actually use. So we're going to go like we did for the last one and go to your icc.edu. Okay. As soon as we get there, we'll see this beautiful website here. All right. So we're going to go to Around Campus again. Remember, just go here and click on it. Now we know that our search bar is not working like it normally is. But you can click search here. And again, our search bar is not working like we wanted to. However, you guys can keep scrolling down to these databases. Now, for research, generally, you will use a lot of the academic search completes. LexisNexis is, I think, more like a reference type of thing. So like an encyclopedia type of thing, which that's a good thing to go to if you're trying to, wait, is it that one? Maybe. Anyway, so the encyclopedias will be something that you go to kind of get an idea of what it's about. So you'll probably be using this one. This one is more like a newspaperish kind of thing. And then this one, Opposing Viewpoints, this one is going to be a very good one to use when you guys are finding using the letter essays. When you guys are doing the letter essays, the Opposing Viewpoints is going to come in really nicely for you guys. Okay. The ProQuest Library Research Library, also very good. Okay. So I'm just for the sake of time, just going to click on here, Academic Search Complete. Here we have this fun stuff. And I think, so you guys will have to sign a thing. Well, not sign a thing, but there's a thing to click before you get here that's going to ask you to say, okay, I agree to use these services, whatnot, what have you. But as soon as you click on that, it's going to take you to this. And we'll go to this bar that I just showed you, this thing right here. We'll talk about this a little bit later. But back to what we're talking about with this. So let's say that I want to talk about social media and how social media is a horrible, bad thing. Okay, so instead of like a Google search, if I did a Google search, I can type in why social media is a bad thing, right? In an academic search, you can't do that because it's not going to give you the sources you need. So since that's the case, you have to figure out what keywords can I use to find the thing that I'm looking for. Okay, that process can be very hard. It can be, or maybe it's not. Even I research a lot, and there's sometimes I have to find what are the keywords that I need to find the article or the source that I'm looking for. Okay. So let's just say, and I say that as a preface or as a disclaimer, because research, that's part of why it takes so long, is because you have to find the specific words you need to find the article you're looking for. Back to me. So let's just say I want to talk about social media again. Okay, social media. Now we see here we have these suggestions, which are very useful because these words will yield results. So let's just say one of the things I want to say about social media and why it's bad, because you do have to have a topic and then 3 reasons why you believe it to be true based off the research that you find, not just because it's something you came up with in your own mind. I know. We'll get back to that later. Okay. So let's say I'm like, well, I don't want to just stop at social media. Let me see how it affects mental health. And so if I do this, I have to click on that and then make sure I click this. Wait a minute, not the different languages. Search. And as soon as I search, you guys have to excuse my font. I need to have it super big because Ms. Walton needs glasses and I'm kind of in denial about it. Back to you guys. So here we have some academic journals here, and I'm going to get back to this guy again later. Let's not do that. So here we have like all these results. 18,714 results. You're not going to read all of those. You probably won't even read 20. What you're going to do is look through and see what works for you. Now, thankfully, we have this thing over here on the side panel that allows us to kind of minimize our search. Now, what I would highly suggest you do is go over to this limit thing, this limit one, and click on PDF full text. Okay, PDF full text is going to give you results that you can read on your screen. You don't have to go into the library to check it out. You don't have to wait forever to get it. It's right here on your screen. Okay, so as we see now, our results have gone down by 3,000. I mean, it's still a lot, but it's better than 18,000 from what we have from the last thing. Okay, so then I'm going to keep scrolling down. And again, I could still minimize my search if I want to. Like, let's say I just want to get stuff from, now here's a publication date. Let's say I just want to get stuff from, give me something from 2015 until, if I can get it to go, 2020. Okay. All right, let's see what it comes up with here. Do I have to? No thanks. All right. What are we getting here? Oh, so I guess we do have some more results. I don't know why we don't have less than that. But so anyway, so here's some other results we can use. And it's kind of good that you do have lots of results because it gives you more to choose from. Now, let's reduce our search even more. Now, if you see here, we have source types: magazines, book reviews, trade publications, newspapers, academic journals. And you see by each one of these, it tells you exactly how much each one has. But then we also have, we can click more, and it has other places that we can go here to see. I keep clicking that. Okay, to see, I guess that's all we have. Okay, so here's the other results that we have. So if I want to just see newspapers, I'll click on that. If I just want to see academic journals, I'll click on this. Okay, and then I'm going to update my search. All right, we see we brought it down 3,000 more. Okay. All right. So let's just keep it there for right now, but just know that you can minimize your search even more on this on these side tabs. Okay. So back to what I was saying over here. All right. Now, what I would suggest instead of, so like, for example, this article is 12 pages. We know it says it's 12 pages because it says P 1 through 12. Okay. So that means that this entire article is 12 pages. Now, if you like researching, you like reading, you want to know about your topic, go for it. Go ahead and read it. If you want to minimize your time looking for things, okay, what I would suggest you do is read this section here. Now, if you click on this, all right, we're going to scroll down. See if we have what we need. Okay, so a lot of sources have what's called an abstract. An abstract is kind of sort of giving me a summary of what this entire article is about. If I read through the summary, which is not 12 pages, I'm going to read through the summary. Is this something that I think will be beneficial to my argument about social media being a bad thing? I don't know. Now, this is for you to figure out. You're going to read through the abstract and see if it's something that you want to use. If it is, then you are going to go over to the side here and click on the PDF full text. Clickety click. And blam, there's my article. Again, with the abstract, but then it's going to kind of go through, and this is the actual article from the journal. So you can read through that at your leisure and look at to see what you want. Okay. So that's how I find sources using the academic search complete. Now, for your one of your weekly assignments for this week, you have to find the DOI number and the title, the article, the whatever. So let's go back, and actually I'm going to show you guys how to find, if I can find my cursor. Okay, so this page that we were on right before we clicked on the PDF has everything, has the record that we need for this. So it has our title, it has our author. We have a few authors. I only want the first one, okay? In your thing, in your work. And then it has like the journal that it was published in, which is this one right here, when it was published, the volume, the issue, page numbers, okay? That all that information, you need all of this for your work. And then also, if we scroll down to the very, very bottom, there is our DOI number right there. Okay. Now the DOI number is your best friend, because what we will find in research very often is that sometimes we're researching, looking at 5 billion articles, and then we find one that says exactly what we want us to say, but we didn't take time to document it correctly. So now we got to figure out, how the heck do I get back to that article? The DOI number is just like the Social Security for that, the Social Security number for that article. So it'll always bring you back to that article. In addition to that, you want to have your permalink. Permalink is, okay, that's kind of also like a Social Security kind of finder thing, okay? So as soon as I get to my source, I'm going to click on permalink. There is the permalink. This is the link that you need to find this article. Okay? You have to click permalink. Do not use this one. I cannot stress it enough. Do not use this link to get back to this article. Use the permalink to get back to the article. Okay? And this will take you to this page. So you'll still have to go through and click the PDF to get to the actual article. Okay? What thoughts or questions are we having? I'm not in class, but I say that a lot though. Okay? So that's how we find our articles on Academic Search Complete. All right. Now I did have a section that for you guys that I wanted to show you. Let me see if I can get back. Now, this is like a super long video, but it's all useful and helpful, and you will love it. I think. I love it. If I can get back to our library page. Okay, so now we're back to our databases page. Now, I showed you guys how to find SIRS in the crappy version of this video. So if we scroll down past our databases, okay, and let's go to alphabetically. Okay, when we go to alphabetically, we're going to click on our S. I think this is going to take us where we need to go. I hope. There it is. SIRS. Click on this. Fun. Okay. So I happen to love me some SIRS, okay? Just because it's more of an all-inclusive search, in my opinion. And it depends, you know, if you're one of those people that wants to be like one-stop shop, get all your articles in one place, SIRS is a place you want to go. For me personally, that's what I found in my research. So let's say again, I'm going to social media. All right, this is going to give me a rundown of what social media is. Thank you for that. Okay, but then it also has viewpoints, like different viewpoints of what people think about social media. Then I'm going to keep on scrolling down. Here we have some newspapers, articles that we can use. Okay, then it has related issues. Ooh, cyberbullying. And that might be something that you want to use for your thing, for your essay, if you're talking about how cyberbullying is bad. Okay, then the dark side, and then all this other stuff. There's all these articles here, and it's just, oh my gosh, one-stop shop. This is why I love SIRS. Now, this is my favorite place to go for research because, again, it's a one-stop shop. Now, I'm going to go back to my library search, and one more thing I wanted to show you guys is this beautiful wonderful live chat help. I love it so much. I love it so much because it's like having your own personal librarian to talk to and chat. If you go to the library web, and I'm on the regular library website, okay? So if I go and I see that this button is green, that means that somebody's available. So I can click on it. And there is my chat. Okay. And so here I'm just going to type in my little question, and type in whatever you're looking for. And these people are kind of sort of like your personal librarian. They'll help you find different articles. And of course, I'm not going to type anything in here right now. But you guys can definitely use this as a chat. It'll be available to you guys. These are people who work in the library and use our same databases, so they kind of know how to navigate and find credible sources for you guys. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys how to kind of navigate in the ICC library website, so you guys can kind of know what the heck you're looking for and how to find it. Okay. All right, so in the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to create your works cited entry the easy way. Okay, cool.